Hello everyone, it's Triple Z Hacker here, and we are back with the Shogunate Total War Tournament 2020. Today I have a great match to provide some analysis and commentary on for you guys, but before we get into the actual battle, be sure to subscribe to check out the rest of the tournament coverage on my channel, as well as tons of other Shogun 2 videos. Also check the links in the description to subscribe to Smotherjones' YouTube channel, who will also be covering the tournament. Now without further ado, let us begin with the first battle. Welcome to the first battle, the Losers Round 2 match of the Shogunate Total War Tournament 2020. Today the match is between the Sogo, played by Samantha Rostova, and the Shoni, played by Russki Blusski. So for all of you who are aware with the tournament how it's progressing, I'm going to try to get through most of the Losers Round for you guys before the Grand Final is played. So I hope you guys enjoy all these Loser Round videos. Anyways, let's get into this first battle, which is on the map Eheim Gorge. Now there's three key buildings. We have the shrine here. In the center we have the sword dojo, and on the far end we have the archery dojo. Now let's go over the army compositions real briefly, starting with the Sogo here. And of course, as always, I'll have the little graphics for you guys to see the army compositions. So as you can see, based off the graphic, we have a pretty balanced army here. I really like this army composition by Samantha Rostova. I think it is definitely one of those armies that has a lot of functions. I mean, you have all the Yari Cav, so they're really good at supporting your infantry. They're also anti-Cav. You got all the Nodachis, so again, they're, pretty formidable. You have some Yari Samurai, which are really good anti-Cav as well. They can hold the line somewhat. And you have, of course, the bow units, which I think are really good on this map in particular, because sometimes this map can sort of have those stalemates, and terrain is a huge factor on it. And of course, the bows just have excellent range. So overall, really strong army by Samantha Rostova. So now let's go over here to Russki Blusski and the Shoni. So here, let me get things set up for the graphic, and we'll just have it right here. So this army composition is pretty good, and again, very balanced as well. You got the bows. You also got, of course, the matchlock unit. You have a ton of swords, some spears, and naginatas, and then, of course, you have the cav. The two Great Guard units on the far end, of course, very formidable, really good units. And I think Russki here has a really good army composition, for this map in particular. I think, in terms of the matchlocks, I really don't know how effective they'll be with the way the terrain is, I should say. So overall, it's still a really good army, though. And I think both players really created some decent army compositions, and overall, well, pretty good army compositions, I should say. So yeah, let's now get into the battle. Of course, I'll speed things up just a little bit. And here we go. Right off the bat, you got the Yari Samurai rushing out with a rapid advance. Really good. Heading straight for the Sword Dojo. And of course, the Sword Dojo and Shrine are going to be the two places both players are going to be going for. The Cav right out of the gate, pretty much just rushing forward to get some map dominance. And of course, you got the Shoni light Cav rushing over on this side. So, Samantha Rostova, I think, has the Cav advantage in terms of the 4 Yari Cav versus 2 Great Guard and 2 Light Cav. But again, who knows? And wow, bold move just sending this Cav all the way over here towards these swords. Let's watch this charge, sort of kind of downhill on the slope. Oh, they get caught by some Yari Samurai. Oh, but a really great charge. Oh my god, brutal. Brutal charge. Really nice job with that one Cav unit, but I don't know about the other one, because yeah, now it's just gonna get killed by the Great Guard. Yeah, I would have preferred sending all 4 of the Cav at the Great Guard before the infantry could support. I mean, you get away with one, but still, knocking a katana though to half strength is pretty good, and the Yari Samurai did lose a few, 2 katanas actually, so that could be a fair enough trade, honestly. But at the end of the day, it would have been nice if you could keep that Yari Cav alive. Now with the Cav in the back, that sort of keeps this Great Guard here to defend this area. And yeah, this Great Guard's just standing still. Send all this Yari Cav to charge right here. Just charge into it. Oh my gosh. Missed opportunity. Here we go though. The main line sort of clashing over by the Sword Dojo on this end. Let's see. Here come the Nodachis charging in. See the katanas holding firm, maybe? Pretty good charge. The Nodachis just charging in as well. The katana's coming in from this side. More Nodachis. Oh, they're getting bunched up though. And the matchlock fire from the hill. Oh, that's brutal. Not the best of angles, really, but at least they're, you know, in position to shoot. I mean, I would send at least someone over here to go kill those matchlocks right away. I mean, yeah, all these units are bunched up here, and that's a problem because the Shoni can easily encircle them. Easily. Like, it would have been better if you flanked a little bit. Now, like, go after all these, like, look at this. The general's right here. These bows are right here. If you just look at the position here, just send these Nodachis right this way. Send like this cav unit right this way. Just attack. Leave all these troops over here alone. Just send your full forces this way. But yeah, here comes the Shoni with the light cav this side. Maybe going for the encirclement. Of course, we got a rally by the general here. And yeah, these bows are just so vulnerable. I mean, go for the general. Go for the kill. Go for the throat. I mean, the Shoni lines are spread so thin and so wide, and there's just so many units out of the battle right now. Just send them all this way. I mean, no one has control of any of the dojos, but the Shoni get control of the shrine, and there you go. There you go. Yes, send the Yari Cav right this way. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that charge. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Now get them out. You just gotta cycle charge with them, because they'll eventually lose to the bow samurai and melee over time. I mean, they won't really lose, but against two of them they'll lose. And yeah, there's a problem. Didn't do it soon enough, and now here comes the full encirclement. But again, still pretty good to get rid of these two bow units and then hurry back to maybe support your bow units. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. These Nodachis are just running into bullets. Let's see what's going on in these woods over here. Just dead bodies everywhere. These bow samurai running away. You got a cav fight over here. The great guard, though, of the Shoni showing their formidable might and just killing these Yari cav with ease. Of course, you got spears rushing over to support, but yeah, here we go. Another charge into right into spears, it looks like. I mean, there's the sword unit here, the katanas, but there's Yari samurai right there. There's no need to charge into that. And here come the Yari samurai to pretty much just sandwich that cav in between both. And yeah, you got Great Guard over here doing nothing, man. Just all that light cav and Great Guard. Oh, the light cav and Great Guard combination over there defeated the Yari cav. Let's see. Shoni, the Sogo general is still intact. Sogo general still intact, but looking dire for the Sogo. Got to regroup. Got to regroup forces. Maybe assault the shrine. Abandon the position. The Shoni have the upper hand though. Let's see if they push. Yeah, good use of the bows to get rid of the matchlocks. Probably should have been doing that earlier. And the bow warrior monks. Let's see it. You keep firing a few volleys over there. If the Shoni aren't going to push, then you can just leave the monks on the hill and just shoot a few times, because the matchlocks don't really shoot uphill that well. Let's see, we got a battle over here though, or at least an engagement in the battle. Yari Ashigaru though against some Yari samurai. Oh, the Yari Ashigaru charging. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do too well, unfortunately. Let's see though, maybe the Yari Ashigaru or the Sogo are just better. Yeah, the katanas are just gonna rip through them. Oh my god, this is just brutal. Let's see what's going on. Here come the Sogo general. Getting charged by some Great Guard. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're not gonna stand a chance. There goes the Sogo general. Has fallen. It's fallen. And this looks like the Shoni are just gonna have to clean up a couple more units and maybe secure this victory. Let's see, they got forces on the bottom of the slope charging up the hillside. The remaining Sogo stragglers are desperately trying to maintain their morale though. They're wavering. And here come the Shoni Great Guard rushing through here to maybe charge in from behind. Oh well, you know, the Sogo forces are outnumber the Shoni on this end of the battlefield, but yeah, their morale is just so bad now that their general's fallen. Oh, a charge into these bow warrior monks. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's a problem. I mean, they were doing good fighting off those matchlocks, but once you lose just too many troops and once you lose the cav, these Shoni just have the mobility to go anywhere in the battlefield. And yep, there go the bow warrior monks. Not surprised they routed. Got no Dachis chasing after the Great Guard. Let's see, the light cav here getting chased by some Yari samurai. Got to get all this infantry over here to support the cav. Oh, but here's a good counter charge. Oh, the light cav also getting involved too. Those Nodachis didn't stand a chance. They did not stand a chance. Excellent use of cav here by Russki Blusski. Excellent. That's what we call a horse sandwich right there. Send 2 cav units just to smush an infantry. And yeah, it looks like the rest of the Sogo forces are routing. They are running, sprinting away, and there you have it. There you have it. That's the first battle of this match, and Russki Blusski takes it. So now let's go into the second battle. Welcome to the second battle of this match, and we're on the map Floodplain, which is a really fun and interesting map. As you can see, it's very flat, and it has a ton of trees, so it enables units to hide and set ambushes and things of that nature. Now, the map itself has 3 key buildings. We have the Sword Dojo, and then in the center we have the Archery Dojo, and on the far end we have the Workshop. So I expect both players to be going for the Sword Dojo and Workshop, and with both of them on opposite ends of the map, it should be a really interesting battle to see how they approach this. So for the army compositions, we'll start with the Shoni. Now let's see if Russki changed anything from this previous battle. And as you can see, based off the graphic, he certainly did. There's a different matchlock unit this time, no bow units. We had the fire rockets, rank 2 also, by the way. So very, very interesting choice of unit there. Let's see how Russki uses these fire rockets. Once again, I've talked about them quite a bit, but they're pretty expensive. However, when used properly, they're really effective. So again, it just depends all on how Russki uses them. The rest of the army composition, though, looks great. I think, the mixture of sword and spear units coupled with the 2 Great Guard and 2 Light Cav, really good, interesting army here, and very balanced, which I like. I, however, don't think 2 matchlocks is necessary, but again, this map is pretty flat, so I think they'll be put to better use than they were in the previous battle. Now let's go over here to the Sogo and Samantha Rostova's army. So here we go, there's a graphic, and so as you can see, we can't see all of the units obviously on the map, but from the graphic here, we know that this is a relatively balanced army. The one big glaring issue, however, though, is there's just too many bow units. Way too many bow units. There's no need to have this many bow units. I mean, a max of 3, I think, is a good number, but even for land battles, sometimes none or even 1 is just a better option, because really, you're not going to be able to skirmish as much as you'd think. I mean, with the key buildings, you have to rush in to sort of get the key buildings or control the key buildings, especially on this map where they're all placed in the center. So the ability to skirmish is kind of not really a viable option on this map. On other maps, it's possible, but on this one, no. You don't really have the option to skirmish. So I think all these bow units is a huge mistake. In terms of the rest of the army, though, I do like it. So let's see, though, maybe if Samantha Rostova is able to overcome this many bow units and maybe, somehow manage to squeeze out a victory for this second battle. Anyways, though, enough on the army composition. Let's get the battle underway. Of course, we'll speed things up at the start. Straight out the bat, really nice by Russki to have like a little detachment over here to go for the Workshop, and then of course just rush with the full force over here. Samantha Rostova obviously has to go for the Archery Dojo with that army composition. Now we can just slow it down and get into the battle hopefully soon. Let's see if the Cav engagement happens. This Cav just lightly going this way. I think Ruski's fine with him getting in the back. Let's see. Are those fire rockets gonna fire? Well, they are. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was incredible. That was an incredible fire rocket volley. Oh, Samantha Rostova should have microed that Cav away or put him in loose formation, because, yep, that's how you want to use them. They're very anti-Cav. So there's a full Yari Cav unit just gone. Let's see over here. You got these units. The Yari Cav. Oh, they're about to get charged by Great Guard. Oh, pull them away and countercharge maybe. Yeah, that was decent effort, but oh, here comes the other Great Guard. I don't really think they're gonna win. Yep, Great Guard is just too good. You got to be able to get some spears or other troops to support. Let's see, another fire rocket volley right at the infantry this time. Oh, they're clumped up too. Oh my gosh, devastation. You don't really want to clump up these units. Oh, there's no need. Dang. That's very good timed fire rocket volley right there, and really good target for them. Let's see. All these Yari-Ashigaru. Yeah, I don't know why you're charging with these Yari-Ashigaru and stuff. Just defend your bows. Just defend your bows and just skirmish at this point. You already lost your cav, and yeah, there goes another Yari cav unit right here with the light cav and the Yari samurai getting involved. The Shoni have the workshop. This is not looking good for the Sogo here. Let's see. Just a poor attack, I think. I mean, 3 units attacking. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, but you know, you got the katanas right here. You got, of course, 2 more katana samurai rushing over to support, so that's about to be 5 on 3. You got, of course, Yari samurai fighting Bo Ashigaru, and you got the Great Guard here who, man, you know, the Bo Ashigaru might get 1 or 2 of them, but you gotta aim like all these bows over here. Got the bonsais going off for these Nodachis, and yeah, they're just... These Nodachis didn't get bonsai'd either, actually. Yeah, you gotta bonsai your Nodachis next time. That's a mistake, and oh, just another fire rocket volley. Didn't really do much damage, but... I mean, luckily, you know, there's no general sniping with them, but... Yeah, these 2 katanas don't need to get into the fight, and then yeah, just send the cav in. Send 1 cav at 2 different units, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Oh, the general's getting attacked. Oh no, the Sogo general. The light cav. Just trying to go for the throat right here. This is not looking good. Oh no, this is not looking good for the Sogo and Samantha Rostova. This just looks, yep, it looks lost. Wow. Wow, it was a very, 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 very decisive victory for the Shoni, and Russki Blusski, commanding them, is able to take the second game, or the second battle, I should say, of this match, and of course advance on to losers round 3. So congratulations to Russki Blusski on advancing, and of course, sadly, Samantha Rostova and the Sogo have been eliminated from the tournament. So congrats on your tournament run. Looking forward to seeing more Shogun 2 battles from you in the future, and possibly in a future tournament as well. Anyways, thank you all again so much for watching this analysis and commentary video. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe once more, and stay tuned for some more tournament coverage.